welcome back, or to, if it's the first time stopping by, this week's weekly vlog. Super quick intro if indeed it is your first time. So yes, my name is Dawn. I'm originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England, and for over 22 years I've been living in the Netherlands, literally just on the border of Amsterdam, and I live here with my partner Lawrence, who's South African, our boys Josh and William, so boys, our young men Josh and William, and our little furry family members, Jack, who's a Parsons Terrier, and Daxter, who's a very, very fluffy ginger assassin, who we all love and we're all a bit scared of. So formalities over, everybody's very, very welcome in this lovely community. If you want to say hello in the comments or just an observation or a question, feel free, chat amongst yourselves. Some of you do, especially those of you who've been with me for quite a few years now. You also develop friendships, which is lovely to see. That's what it's all about. Right, so we're starting this week's vlog. Last week I told you that our downstairs sink in the cloakroom was leaking. Lawrence has fixed it, and the induction hob, the oven top, broke. We bought a new one. Lawrence was like, the connections weren't, they were different, so he's fixed that, so everything's working and all in good order now. Hurrah, hurrah. I just said to him before, that saved us hundreds in money, the fact that he's, you know, he felt confident enough to have a go at these things, because you know, if you get a plumber out, it's the same, you know, in the Netherlands as it is in the UK and other countries, I imagine. So I've got a hair in my eye. You know, first you have the call out fee, and then, you know, you pay them by the hour, and then there's for parts on top. And, you know, I think he saved us a fair old wedge of cash there. Anyway, what we're up to today. So I've just given Lawrence a short back and sides. His hair and beard was crazy long. And I've noticed lately he's been fiddling with his beard a lot, you know, and he's sat watching TV, or he's like, you know, he's not aware of it. So I said to him, rather than, I don't shave it all off, I leave him with a bit of a stubble. So I said, how would you like me to leave your beard and I just shape it all? So he said, yeah, go on, give it a go. And it looks really nice. I don't know if he'll come on camera. He's not a fan of being on the vlog. When he does, it's because I've pretty much forced him into it. So we'll see. Oh my gosh, I think I've got one of his hairs on my contact lens. It's driving me mad. Anyway, let's push through. And then what we're going to do, he's showering now. We are going to the village next to us, the local little shopping centre, because there's there's an expat foreign food kind of shop open, so we're going to go and check it out. For the rest, no plans. I don't know, we might go out. It's just gone midday here, so we might go out and have a little mooch. I don't know, we'll see. What I am going to do quickly while he is in the shower, I'm debating whether to film a podcast tomorrow, because I'm overdue one. I try to do them once a month or every 4 weeks or so, and I've not done one for a while, and I have got quite a few things to do to show people before, otherwise it ends up a mountain and it ends up really, really long podcast. If it is your first time here, I'm a craftaholic. So I also have another channel here on YouTube called the Woven Almanac. I'll put a link below. And once a month I do a roundup of all the crafty things I've either finished working on or I'm planning to do. And if I've bought crafting supplies, I'll give you a more in-depth show and tell on that. There's always a crafty smattering on the vlog though, because yeah, as I said, I'm a craftaholic. Anyway, what I have been doing is I've been making, I don't know if you're getting blowout on that. Can I move? Is that, sorry. You're just catching it. I'm doing these like plaster reliefs on things. Who remembers I bought this, it's a nest of boxes from my local like crafty hobby shop, and unfortunately I've only got one set of these moulds, so I need to do another one. So that's what I'm thinking of doing now. I'm thinking, while I've got all my my craft supplies out, I'm thinking I might I do air dry clay. So I've used one on, so I'll show you. I've used this end one here, I've used this middle one on here, and I've used this end one here, and then this second from this end where my pink is here. And then I'm still busy making this little display box that I got from the Doll's House Fair, so I use this one that I'm tapping here. I'm just going to fill it up. It looks a bit weird now, but when it's all painted and gilded, they look really nice. Anyway, waffle. So I think I'm going to put air dry clay in here for the box, and maybe the egg, because it wasn't quite long enough, but I don't know. I might just fill that in with air dry clay. It takes a whole day for it to dry. And what I do, top tip, if you fancy having a go, I think you could probably do this with Fimo or polymer clay, for sure air dry clay, because I have struggled for years to get clay out of any kind of mould. So pop it in the freezer, half an hour in the freezer. When you take it out, it literally just, you just gently, and it just pulls away perfectly, doesn't leave anything behind. And then within 5 to 10 minutes, it starts defrosting, and that's how you can, and it's still wet, it's not set, it's not dried, and then you can mould it around shapes. So I will, if you're going to watch the podcast, I'll probably repeat myself because not everybody watches the vlog. And then I just use wood glue, which is basically PVA, I think. Yeah, PVA. Whilst it's all wet, to stick it on whatever I want, and then just let it dry. And because it's polystyrene and air dry clay, it's still quite light. So anyway, that's, I think whilst his lordship is in the shower, I'm just going to fill up a couple of these. I don't know whether to pop them in the freezer though if we're going out, because it might be a bit, I don't want to set super hot. I might. Anyway, I think I will. God, I'm waffling now. Right. Was that everything I had to tell you? I'm looking around me, there's all craft stuff here. Yes, it was. I'm currently using, if you're interested, this is what I got from, it's a Dutch craft shop. It's like a chain shop, Peepos it's called. I bought that from this one from there, Darwy classic modelling clay in white. And I don't know if I quite like it. I prefer the more like clay, if that makes sense. This feels a bit papery, like it's got paper in it. I don't know, I can't explain it. So I bought this one yesterday from the hobby shop. Modelling clay. They're probably the same, I should look at the ingredients. Anyway, I always have. My favourite is Das, but they didn't have it. I could only get that online, which, why would I do that if I'm already in the shop? Right, I'm going to stop off this. If anything remotely interesting happens, I'll take you with me and do a little bit of filming, and otherwise I'll pop back in a while. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Back. What was a quick pop out turned to be the whole afternoon, but we've had a nice afternoon. So from the expat grocery foreign object shop, whatever it's called, bought a couple of things, not much, but it looked quite good. Lawrence loves Coleman's mustard, which we can't get over here. We can get loads of mustard, but not that. Just for me, for an odd drink, bottle of Lucozade. Can't go wrong with a bottle of Lucozade. We can get this, but from the big Albert Heijn XL, Lawrence got Old Jamaica ginger beer, and some Horlicks. That's a treat. We've not had that for years. And then we went past the Asian, I'm not sure what, because they've got Japanese, Korean and Chinese. So yeah, the Asian supermarket, which was round the corner from the other shop. And I got a big bottle of soy sauce, because we all love soy sauce and the kids go through it like it's no tomorrow. They put it on everything. And a bottle of plum wine. We're curious what it's going to taste like. When we go to our local Japanese for sushi, we're partial to a few glasses of plum wine, and it's delicious. So it wasn't cheap, it was €13. Anyway, we got it. And then, oh, bear with me. We popped to Whole Foods. Lawrence was looking for a label machine, but I said to him, I'll just make them on Canva for him. So from the Hamer, we just got some printer labels. And then from the Hamer, you could fill up a box of all different flavoured eggs. So we've got a box for Lawrence and I, flavours we like. And then we've got a box for the boys. I think that's their flavour. I think that's their box. I think so. I need to figure it out who's got what. And then also, oh, these are yummy, yummy, yummy. They're like spicy cashew nuts. Sorry, you can hear Jack, he's drinking. Spicy cashew nuts from the nut supplier Yoast in Whole Foods. It's 3 for £10. Oh my gosh, they're so nice. They're dead Moorish. William asked me for some face wash, and he likes this one. And whilst I was in the normal, they've not had this in stock forever. They had the licorice fudge. I cannot stand licorice, but this, it's like aniseed fudge. Oh my god, it's delish. So we got 4 packs of that, and I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and Lawrence got a mouse. Here's your mouse, Lawrence.
Is the receipt in there?
I'll look in a minute. I think so, yes. No, that's Hamer. I'll look in a minute.
Okay.
Do you want to come and show everyone your beard, please?
What?
You have to... Look, that's good, eh? Do you like it?
No.
I like it. I can fully buy it. See, salon of dawn, woman of many talents. See, you're saving money with doing odd jobs in the house, and I'm saving you money on haircuts. That's good, eh?
What do you think?
Right, I think William's out, but he's not working tonight. Hurrah. Josh was home, and William's asked for pesto pasta. So that's what we're going to do this evening. But for now, we're going to sit down and just take a load off, because we've been walking all afternoon. And then that's us for the rest of the day. I think we'll chill out. Oh, Lawrence nearly dropped his phone. All right. Maybe we do something tomorrow. I don't know. But in any case, in the blink of an eye, it will be the future for you. And I will see you soon. Bye for now. Good morning. I'm sniffing my hair. I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil. Then I'm making a coffee and I'm running upstairs because I'm working from home today. Oh, he's got a really sharp nail that's stuck in me. I'm not feeding you. He's had his breakfast and he's begging for food again. Oh, Daxter, he's got a really sharp little claw. It keeps sticking when he's on the sofa. And he does, I don't know what they call it, like that little padding thing. He's got one claw that just hooks on everything. Do you want to get down? You're stuck on me again. Yes. Oh, see, look. Look, he's stuck on me. 1 minute, he's going to go mad here. Wait. Ah! See, he's biting me. Oh my god, I've just had a huge wrestle with him. I've got a big hole in my top now. Yeah, look. I don't know if you can see it. It didn't scratch my face. I thought it might have done. I've got a cat hair in my face now. And my mouth. Anyway. I should have turned that on. It was quite funny. Anyway. Sorry, laughing. What I'll have to do is when he's feeling sleepy, I'll have to get a little emery board and find his nails for him. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's just, I think it's probably split. It's just catching on everything. Anyway, he's gone off in a mood now. Right, so I'm making a quick coffee. I'm running upstairs. Yesterday, it rained all day, non-stop here. It just poured down, and even when it did, you thought it stopped, it was still a light drizzle. So I declared yesterday pyjama day, so we stayed in all day. It was bliss. It was really nice. I did shower, so I was clean pyjama day. But all I did, actually I did some housework. We stripped the bed, which was so nice. We've got a clean bed last night. Laundry on the go. Lawrence did a bit of vacuuming. It needs a good dust. It's not very clean. I've not actually been on top of the housework for a long time now, weeks and weeks with one thing and another. My energy levels are still fairly low, so I have to be careful with that. Anyway, waffle. I haven't done my spring display on the fire yet, but I found this little basket. I need to clean it up. That had been had crocheted years ago. I don't know if you can see. It's like lined. See, yeah, on the inside. And all I had to do was attach the two of them together. So I did a quick single crochet around them, popped a bit of straw in, some eggs. So I thought, oh, well, it'll do. But yeah, this straw, it's bitty. So I'll get a little old toothbrush or something on it. And just, so at least I've got one spring-like thing to put on the fireside. I don't know when I'm going to get around to do that. I'm looking behind you because the table is still full of my craft stuff. And I have been doing little bits of things. I did intend to film a podcast yesterday, but because Lawrence was home, he had no hockey, and we stayed in, I was like, oh, just, you know, then I have to clear stuff, and then I have to do notes, and then I have to get dressed. I had no makeup on, so I thought, you know what, I'm just not going to do it today. So anyway, it will be coming soon. Right, this week, what have we got on? Oh, so the reason Lawrence went to the doctor's last week, I think it was last week I mentioned it, he's got a little sort of freckle or mole on his back that's bothering him, and he has had 2 cut out in the past, so we always keep an eye on that. So he's going tomorrow, and he's got a couple of bumps that they're fine, there's nothing to worry about, but he said they catch him on his on the collar of his shirts and his tops. So he's going to the hospital tomorrow to have them took out. One of them, it will be a biopsy and they'll send it off, but he'll go alone for that. He said, well, I'll just drive myself, it'll just be a jab and done. And then what else have we got? And then Thursday, this Thursday I'm going for the sleep apnea test thing. Just what I'm doing this for. And Friday, Lawrence is flying really early to Austria. He's on the red-eye flight. We didn't even know it was half term because of we don't do anything with the boys in that way anymore. We're just not on top of school holidays. I know when the summer break hits, but all the half terms, we just don't keep an eye on it. So Lawrence is going to Austria just for the weekend. That's early Friday morning. I have to go back to the hospital Friday morning with all my the contraption. So I was discussing this with him. Sorry, I'm just losing the thread here. I was discussing this with him on Saturday. We were driving around and we drove past the airport, and I said to him, why don't you drive the little car to long stay, and then it'll only cost you about €10 more than taxis there and back. Because when he's leaving, I can't take him because I'll still be all strapped up at that time in the morning. And then when he comes back, I think I'll probably be at work. So he said, actually, that's a really good idea. So that he's going to leave early Friday morning, probably about 5. And I think that's it. Well, if anything remotely interesting happens, I'll be sure to tell you a lot about it. Of course I do. You're the first point of call. And yeah, and that's what we've got planned. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to go and make my coffee. I'm going to go upstairs. I've already logged on and I've kind of got an eye on a few things. So it's like, I need to get on to some stuff urgently. So I'll see you in a while. Bye for now. Good morning. Back in the car. First day back to the office in, must be about 3 weeks now. Must be. I seem to be really far away, but I'm not. I'm sat in the same position. Anyway, how are we all doing? I don't ask you very often because I was kind of relying on you telling me in the comments, but I should ask it. How are we all doing? I know some of you have also, you know, you've succumbed to that horrible flu and all the winter bugs and germs and so forth. So I hope you're all better and all your family and your friends around you are all nice and well. Because it's a real stinker. We've had really weird weather here. One day you wake up and it's like you're in the throes of spring, and then the next day you wake up and it's like middle of winter again, and it's just raining raining all the time. Okay, why is this man stood in the middle of the street? Oh, not seen that before. He's checking those trucks. I think they're tachograms, is it? You know, to see how many hours that they've done. He was in an unmarked car. I'm so nosy. I bet you want to know now, don't you? I was hoping that the traffic would be really clear today because it's half term here, but it seems I've got myself stuck in truck land. Come on, Mr. Learner Driver. Yeah, squeeze through. But hopefully the motorways are a bit quiet. We haven't got any plans. We're not taking time off. The boys are old now, so they're not interested in doing things with us. Usually when it was half term, oh my gosh, the truck was closer. You know, we would either go away somewhere or we'd do lots of days out. You know, we'd go to the movies, especially in the sort of winter months. We'd go to the movies, I'd go to the swimming pool, we'd go to one of these indoor, you know, soft play areas. We used to do loads of things with them, but they're just not interested. Even when I do offer to take time off with them, they're like, no. Yesterday I said to them both, why don't you see if there's a nice movie on, and I bought tickets for the pair of you know, go and have a brother day and go out. And they were both like, So I think they're just happy sleeping, gaming and hanging out with their friends. It's fine, I'm not going to push it. I have offered, my God, that's not hard to say, that's not easy to say. Gosh, can you tell I'm tired? I had a terrible sleep last night, really terrible sleep, and I'm kind of because, you know, I said on Thursday I'm going to get hooked up for all this sleep apnea testing, and I'm kind of worried now because I know one of my friends had similar symptoms to me, and her GP sent her for this exact same test that I'm having, and it came back that she didn't have it. And I don't want to have sleep apnea. Lawrence has been telling me for years I've got it, and I'm kind of convinced to myself I've got it now. But then if it comes back that I've not, I've drawn a complete blank now, because it's not rheumatoid arthritis. I don't think it's menopause related, and if it is, it's tough because I can't take any you know, hormone replacement therapy, and these herbal things, natural things, don't even begin to cut it with me. Trust me, I've tried them all. So yeah, I don't know what to do. The only thing that might be an option to explore is, if you've been around for a while, you'll remember this, I could go back and see my bioresonance doctor, John, because, you know, bioresonance, there's not much known about it, but it seems to be able to cure or help a lot of things. So anyway, I'm jumping the gun. Let's wait and see. I mean, I'm dreading it if I've got to, you know, I'm getting stuck with one of these masks for the rest of my life, but, you know, if it makes me feel better. Last night I woke up throughout the night with pains in my joints. Now it seems my shoulders sore again and lame. It feels very lame, and I never know if it's to do with this high cortisol level or my hernias. I just don't know. Both my feet, the tops of my feet and my ankles are painful. My back's not too bad at the moment, but I kept waking up choking or not breathing, and quite vivid dreams, although I don't remember them. But at the time, I know I'm like really, like, they're very vivid. And I think that's also goes hand in hand with apnea, sleep apnea, I should say. Oh my gosh, I've just waffled on about lack of sleep. Anyway, did anybody watch Love Island? If you're in the UK, did you watch? It was All Stars, yeah, All Stars Love Island, where they brought back contestants from all the previous shows they've done, from the first show, I think, maybe. I've not watched it that long. And then they stuck them all in a villa in South Africa. So it was the final last night, and the people I thought would win it did win it. So has anybody been watching? What do you think? And you know, I love a bit of trashy TV. And the other thing I saw advertised, again, it's coming out on English television, British television, It's the Australian maths, Married at First Sight. Oh, I can't wait. I must admit, the Australian one's my favourite one. I prefer that to the UK one. And I'm still wading through back episodes of The Real Housewives of. I'm completely up to date with The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills now. So everything I've been reading in is it the Daily Mail? The Daily Mail app. You know, about what's going on with Kyle and Maurizio. I'm up to date. So that's good. And then I think I've got 2 seasons of Orange County, then I'm up to date. But my gosh, since I stopped watching it many years ago, there's like loads of new shows. Does anybody watch them? I know a few of you do, because you have mentioned it to me. But, and then, what was it? I used to love Real Housewives. Was it Miami? Yeah, with Marisol and her mother. Oh, I loved that show. And then they just randomly stopped it. And then I think like I don't know, 5 or 6 years later, they've started that show again. So I'm not beginning with that. I'm curious to see if there must be some original characters in it. Anyway, waffle. I'm sure half of you watching are like, I don't watch this. What's she talking about? On the crafty front, I have What Do You Know? I finished. If you watch the podcast, you'll be like, hurrah, I finished my Everyday Eyelet cardigan. Where is this car? Couple of days ago. I've not bothered blocking it. It's only acrylic. And I wore it yesterday in my very messy craft room in my office. And it was lovely and toasty warm. I'm really happy with it. The only thing is, because I knitted it in pretty cheap acrylic, because I wanted to see what I thought of it, and I've wore it a whole day and already it's pilling here. I thought it would. Even the better quality wool pills, so it's fine. I'm not bothered about that. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. It would be if I wore it like every day. I think it'd be more like a jacket. Like spring or autumn kind of jacket, because it's chunky, so it's quite warm. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. There are a few modifications to the pattern that I would make, but anyway, I'll talk about that when I finally get round to filming a podcast. Hopefully, if I don't manage one this week, hopefully at the weekend, because yeah, Lawrence isn't here, and I think I'm gonna have a quiet one. Come on, birdie. Right, I'm gonna stop waffling, see what the motorway's like, and I'll come back on with you later and catch up with you with anything else I can think to waffle about. There's always something. See you in a while. Morning. Oh my gosh, can you hear that rain? Maybe you've seen, I hope you can hear me, maybe you've seen some footage that I walked Jack and Daxter, the cat, this morning. That was, I think that was around 8ish, I think, and it was lovely, very cold, quite sort of grey and overcast, but very pleasant enough. It was only a short walk while they did their morning ablutions, and it was so nice. You see all the spring flowers are finally coming out, not that it feels like spring. Anyway, waffle. A few things to update you on. So Lawrence has landed, he's in Salzburg, so he's very happy, and his friend, I mean, Salzburg's a very, very small city, so his friend was going to drive over and pick him up I think he was keeping an eye on the flight, you know, when it landed kind of thing. And he didn't have any hold luggage. So, you know, just had hand luggage and could disembark, I think is the correct term. So that's good. He is actually working today and Monday. But he'll work from his friend's helmet. So some people that might sound funny. And his lovely wife Silka, he'll work from their place, and then they'll probably go out and have a nice lunch and a walk and stuff, so that's nice. So yeah, I'm on morning doggy walking duty, and then for his evening and nighttime walk, that's Jack I'm talking about, then we'll divvy it up between the boys and myself. And yeah, he's back on Monday. It's only a weekend break, little jaunt. So last night, maybe you've seen a photo or something of me all wired up. So I went to the hospital, and then they stuck, in case you're interested, if you ever need to go for a test. I'm so sorry about that. The camera mount fell off the windscreen. Lawrence has always, when he gets a new phone, it goes for like the biggest and heaviest he can find, and he has one of these like really heavy like a crash case around it, and he insists on sticking his phone in the camera mount. And I keep telling him it's too heavy, and then after he's used it randomly, the camera mount, it gets the suction loosens. Anyway, waffle. So yeah, the what they did, in case you're interested, I had a sensor on my chest, a sensor on my stomach, I had a sensor, I wouldn't say up my nose, but in my nose, sort of resting here, and one on my finger, and then something else. And then they put like this mesh kind of sleeve around me, so it kind of looked like you know, a joint of meat waiting to go in the oven. And they had to give a sort of approximate time when I thought I would go to sleep and when I would wake up, so it would automatically start monitoring me. So I've got to take that back before 11. Had to sign a form. If I don't bring it back before 11, it's a €2,000 fine. Very strange. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I slept okay. I've just got this line though from where I lay on the nasal feed. That's a bit annoying, but anyway. So I'm picking Natalie up. I don't know if I mentioned this. We're gonna have a little wander around Hoofddorp, but I have to kind of pass her on the way to the hospital. So I said, right, I'll pick you up. It's just a drop and, you know, drive and drop kind of thing at the hospital. And then let's go to Hoofddorp, have a little walk around, and some lunch. And I checked the weather forecast. That's what I was saying at the beginning. It wasn't too bad when I walked the furbies. The rain, since I've fixed the camera mount, the rain's eased off, and I did check the weather, and it was said around 11ish it was going to be windy, but the sun's going to come out this afternoon, so perfect timing, because we'll get to Hoofddorp around 11. So shall I just beep? I don't know if she'll hear me. Anyway, I'll switch off now because I'm not sure if she wants to be on the vlog or not. But if anything remotely interesting happens, I'll be sure to tell you all about it. I'll catch you in a while. Oh my gosh, it's just gone 3:30. I am absolutely exhausted. I've had a lovely day with Natalie, but my gosh, I've just dropped her off home and she said, I'm so tired. And I said, I am exhausted, really tired. She bought, we had a quick walk through the market, but it was blowing a gale. It was freezing wind as well. It's lovely now. The wind's died down and it's not rained for the rest of the afternoon. So it's quite mild-ish. I'm looking, it's a little bit windy, but it's not like it was. On the market, they were selling 3 punnets of strawberries for, I don't know, €5 or €6. So Natalie bought 3, and then as I dropped her off, she said, actually, I'm not going to eat all 3. So she's given me, Joshua loves strawberries, so she's given us a punnet of strawberries. I bought a few things, mainly, I think it was mainly groceries. Oh yeah, on the market there was a bakery, and they look amazing. I hope they're nice. These lovely cinnamon rolls. So I think it was 4 for €5 something. So William and I love cinnamon rolls. So I think they'd be nice. Like, just put them in the microwave for 30 seconds just to warm up the icing. Joshua loves brownies, and these are real big ones because the size of them. So that was buy 4 for whatever the price. Natalie wanted a single brownie. She said, well, don't buy one, take one of these. And then I just bought some bread rolls for the weekend. So I didn't order the groceries online. The freezer is full of meat. And then I did want to buy something specifically from the Rituals because I've run out. I wanted to buy I swear by this, the sleep spray. It does last a long time. It's not cheap. It's the Rituals of Jing sleep. It's pillow and body mist, and it's sacred wood and lavender. That's the one. It's really good. I literally just ran out last night, and I do when I get into bed, just before I lie down, I just do two sprays on my pillow, and it's just very. So that was from the Rituals. I popped into the Atos, which is like no, I didn't pop into the Atos. I popped into Douglas, which is like a makeup perfumery shop. It's very popular here in the Netherlands, because I wanted to get I wanted to get did I get a free gift with that? I thought I did. I needed a new eyebrow pencil, so I'm always trying new ones, but this has got to be my favourite, but it ain't cheap. I'll tell you how much it cost. This €30, precisely my brow pencil, hair-like strokes, and it's waterproof, 12-hour wear, and this is in neutral medium brown. It does last a while, but €30 for an eyebrow pencil. But anyway, it is. I've not run out yet, but just in case I run out. So one end is the brush, and then the other end is the actual pencil. So you can see how thin it's the pencil. And it's nice because it doesn't drag, or you don't get clumps or anything. It is a lot, I do realise that, but it does. I buy a lot of like cheaper own brands, you know, like the Boots own brands, and they're good. Some of them are very terrible, but some of them are good. But they run out so quickly because when they're a bit too soft, then you just use them up in no time. And I must admit, the Benefit one, it is worth investing if you're in the market. For your brows. And then I also bought, this is more as a primer for my, because when I wear eyeshadow for work, I always prime my eyes, and my primer, it's NYX. It's almost at the end of the tube, and I could have bought the NYX, but I thought, well, I'm buying from Benefit because there was a free gift offer, so I'm going to give this smoothing face primer to minimise the look of pores. I'm using mine as an eye primer, but that's fine. And it's called the Pore Professional, and it's a little box, and this was, where's that receipt? I just had it again, not cheap, £16.50. So, but I mean, they last me, this will last me a year, over a year. And it's this, I mean, it's tiny, but a little I don't even use a pea size. I just literally squirt a little bit out. I'll show you. So I just take, oh, it's got a seal on it. Let's open the seal. That's literally, oh, there's oil built up on it. That's because it's been sat on a shelf. That's fine. So if I use that between 2 eyelids, and I use it mainly just so my eyeshadow sticks to my eye. But actually, I don't know if that's picking up on camera. It's definitely smoothed that hand out. Well, I don't care if it smooths my eyes out. That's not the point. And then because I'd spent X amount of money and benefit, I got a free eyelash. They're real magnet. A mini extreme length. Well, I'm not going to open it now, but it's cute. I'll stick that in my makeup bag, and when I'm getting low on mascara, I'll give it a go. Popped into the shop The Normal, which is a bit like Superdrug in the UK, and I've bought some the Pink Stuff upholstery cleaner, because I really want to do my cream love seat in the lounge. I'm not doing it this weekend, I don't think. I'm just going to wait till it gets a little bit warmer, and I'm thinking with this and the hand steam cleaner I bought, hopefully I might clean it up a bit. Right, so that's everything from that bag. And then the only other thing I bought, because I've not ordered the online groceries this week, so I know there's one shop that I can buy them off the shelf. I've bought my delicious coconut drinks with the coconut bits floating inside them. I was tempted to buy melon, but no, the coconut's my favourite. This Kato or Kato, it's really nice. Young coconut. 25% young coconut juice with natto de coco. I don't know what that means. It's water, young coconut juice, natto de coco, fructose, sugar, coconut flavour, and some regulators. So that's good. Sugar's not the highest on the list of ingredients. Does it tell you how many calories are in this thing? 130 calories. 130 calories. It's not too bad, I suppose. I mean, I only drink, when I've got them in, I only drink one a day. I just find them so tasty, but I'm going to pop them in the fridge. Right, well, that's me for this week's vlog, I think. I don't know how many minutes we're up to. Hopefully it's not an hour. I don't know if I can't remember if I mentioned this, but I did film a podcast on Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday was my short day, so I came downstairs, filmed a podcast, and it uploaded yesterday, which is Thursday. So if you missed it, there'll be a link below to the Woven Almanac channel, and there it's an hour. Some people have watched in 2 parts, and it's a craft up of all the crafting, a roundup of all the crafting I've been up to in the last month, and it's a lot. It's a jam-packed edition. I've got loads of different crafts covered, so I quite enjoyed filming that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this week's vlog. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you've all had a good week. Don't forget, if it's your first time stopping by, maybe you consider hitting the subscribe button and help grow our little community here in my corner of YouTube. And if you're an OG or returning viewer, thanks for coming back every week and all your support. Don't forget, comment below. I read everyone, and I try not to leave it too long to reply to you. Stay safe, take care, have a good week. See you in the next video. Bye for now.